The fan feels so good. I think these are considered Stormblood quests. Okay, time to see how stupid I look. It don't look too bad. It don't look that bad. Okay. First things we need to do. I really wish you could turn down the... I say it every single time, but I really wish that you could turn down the fanfare volume. One of the things that Satisfactory has spoiled me with is they do have a lot of sound options, and you can like turn down individual things, and I really like that. Ding. Serena is really the only one that gives me an item to turn in anymore. Let's head out. But my machinist is as geared up as my ninja. Okay, go in here. Oh. Yeah, I kind of really don't need to do any more of these. So I just need to do the one for the week. That's it. I like that she has pretty much the same outfit as my character. Now, Reen, I love you, Reen, but let's go and go with minion roulette for stream. See what I get. Next. I'll take Koya Alexander. Now I need to switch to Dark Knight. Go do Dark Knight stuff. Memories we walked. I think I need to go to Ishgard. And if I spend some time to run to the Aetheryte and go to the airship landing. One of the things about this game is you can use dungeon gear, and a lot of times I feel like people probably won't even know that you got it from a dungeon. Saved 150 gil. Dun, dun, dun. I did this hunt, right? I didn't. That hunt. Wait, is that her? Sidurgu is looking grim and dark as ever. Slayer of gods, rider of dragons, savior of Ishgard, a hero by any measure who stood against Nidhogg on the steps of faith when others fled. A hero who walks in light and fights for great causes, and a knight who walks in darkness and fights for the forgotten. A contradiction, some might say. Rubbish, I say, but you tell me, do you yet walk the path? If I must forsake the abyss to serve the light, then so be it. Ishgard has seen much change in recent days, and many proclaim it to be the dawning of a new era of peace and prosperity, lightened age. Yet, as we both know, the brighter the light, the deeper the shadows. We must remain vigilant for injustice and be ever ready to defend the weak and downtrodden. It has been a while since we patrolled the streets of our fair city, felt the cobbles beneath our boots, and so forth. Just an excuse to spend time together. The lady merchant's been posting a whole stack of builds of late, based on some unlikely information she's gathered from an unlikelier source. Oh, what? Dun, 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 dun. You know what? This is where we met Laveva as well. dun, dun. As you look on Forton Manor, but reflect upon your time in Ishgard, the comrades with whom you've traveled, whom you traveled, and those lost along the way. Something in your backpack. Mist? No lord, and you're no mist. Don't think I wouldn't know. I have a power which I can use to help those in need. Last, this power requires a tremendous quantity of ether. I thought to draw on natural sources nearby, but in so doing, I stole a portion of that contained within your... Forgive me, please forgive me. I will return it to you, I promise, but I must first ask that you allow me to use a portion. Everyone, look around you. Is not this world filled with sadness and despair? If I can free but a single person from their burdens... He means well enough. Why don't we help him find someone in need and give him a chance to use the power? Bloody brilliant. Believe the mysterious boy with the mysterious power who mysteriously stole a portion of Haruhi's soul crystal. What could possibly... Well, it's your crystal. Either we deal with the boy here and now, or we go along with his plan. Since you're not reaching for your sword... He just wants to kill everybody. Foundation. You have my assurances that the remaining funds will be delivered soon. Surely that is enough to convince you to resume work. For me services, clients willing to pay in full in advance. As you may have overheard, I am funding the restoration of the statue of Saint Valeriant, and as you may have guessed, it is not going well, on account of my insufficient funds and my family's growing infamy. My cousin was Sir Ignace de Snaint, the Heaven's Word. I don't even remember which one that was. He served the Archbishop faithfully, together with his sworn brothers great goodly men who were complicit in terrible crimes. If Sir Aymeric and this warrior of light are to be believed. It was distraught when he learned the statue had been destroyed by the Dravanians. He took it upon himself to champion its restoration. I do not know nor care if Sir Aymeric speaks the truth. Ignace was my cousin and a man of the Fury, and I will honor him by completing his legacy. Well, that's not somebody in it. War. Think of him, think of his face, of his smile, of his laugh. Remember every moment you shared, every memory, and hold that image of him in your mind's eye. I remember back when I was playing through Heavensward, I would end stream in this, sitting down over here in this thingy. I don't even know how to get down here legit. Over there. Alright, boy, let's see what you have to do here. Oh, it warms my heart to see you in good health. I pray you will forgive me for my lengthy. Better for them to mourn me as the son who gave his life service to his archbishop and his home. I have heard that you yet labor to see the statue of Saint restored. Know that I am grateful beyond measure. Seeing you here so full of light and life fills me with renewed conviction. I will see it through, I swear to you. And if you have indeed done the things they say, then perhaps it will earn you a measure of forgiveness. Love you, cousin. I know in Japan, the cousin loving thing isn't as nearly as taboo as it is over here. So I wonder, is this supposed to be a romantic thing? Sneak him out of the city, the fewer the better. Meet us at Falcon's Nest after. We have much to discuss. I still don't understand what's going on. I do try to look for the NPCs that are like in the current quests, because sometimes they're there, like sometimes they're not right next to the person, like they're not right here next to the person, sometimes they're a little ways away, but I always try to look for them. You should hurry. The further they take and not say from Millie, weaker he will become. Weaker? Is he actually alive, or is it like an illusion? Is he a void scent? I don't understand what happened to him. Should have known. That which you see before you is Ignace, what remains of him. I can give the memories form, I can breathe them full of life and return them to their loved ones. But as the memory fades, so too does the magic. Ether, formless and free, that which I used to make Ignace and Millie whole. I don't remember which one solely. Oh. Conjuring a simulacrum of a bloody night of the heaven's word in the middle of Ishgard. Fury, take me. You are a fool. We're lucky to be alive. Your soul crystal is restored then? Not. You want to do good? You want to be a hero? You want to help people? Then why weren't you better prepared? It's not the death. It is not death itself we fear, but the unfinished story. The promise of what could have been is enough to break a heart. Woman. The shattered pieces of a life will never come together again, but if a glimpse of their loved ones grants them what they deserve, then I must. I must. Oh, he's got my F. We're not going anywhere, Mist. Even Sid, he may look and act like a chocobo's are, but he means well. Fine, fine. I'm only trying to put the fear of God into the little shite. But by all means, go ahead and undermine my authority. Anyway, I'd rather not freeze to death out here in the snow. Let's return to Falcon's Nest and discuss what to do next. For the most part, I'm happy to go along with Sid's act, but every now and then I have to remind him not to be so grim and dark. Just what I needed, another child to look after. Am I a Dark Knight or a nursemaid? Even I don't know anymore. But times, they are ever changing, and perhaps we Dark Knights must change with them. Long-held truths are become lies, and villains heroes, though I should be glad if I never have to deal with another hero again. If anything, I say you are too accommodating, but it is your ether and soul crystal at stake. 4 times he swears, but we shall hold him to it together. What emote? Not expecting that. Oops. Okay. The charismatic aplomb. Thank the gods, an adult. Not that there's much to know. He won't talk about his home or his past. Doesn't seem to have any interests or skills beyond conjuring elaborate illusions derived from memory. I have no idea how he does it either, and more importantly, I'm not even sure how we could take back the ether he stole. We may have no choice but to agree to his terms unless you're content to carry half a soul crystal. I can hear you whispering. No. Mist means well. I didn't say I wasn't willing. I'm still here, aren't I? Right then, we found no one suitable for the boy's needs here. Rather than return to Ishgard, I say we travel somewhere new. Let's head to Telfeather. I mean, you rather go like a few hundred feet this way or across this barren wasteland? This place too has seen its share of sadness. Prisoner of the High House is interesting. You know, I did some quests here. I don't even remember what they were for. But there was a character that I really liked in them. I forgot what her name was. Life here is not easy, but it is fulfilling all the same. That said, the hunters had no personal tales of profound tragedy to share. She is to atone for her crimes through hard labor, but the proctor has been zealous. He berates her constantly, and every day she bears fresh bruises. This woman is performing various chores for the hunters, then it should not be hard to find her. Come, let us look around. I mean, I guess I kind of forget that people from Telfeather are people from Ishgard. Oh, her? Wait, is that the same person? It is the same person. Oh, we're gonna have her see her dead lover. He's the one that led the protest at Falcon's Nest, the one that nearly put an end to the Peace Conference, and she poisoned you. Well, that explains a lot. Though if you of all people can find it in your heart to forgive her, or at least forsake bloody revenge, then it's hard to look at this and call it justice. Her crimes were born of desperation and despair for the husband she lost. Perhaps if the two of them were to meet again. Don't be foolish. She knows he's dead. How they cry in the dark, how they mourn their dead, how it festers and spreads and corrupts them thoroughly. We have seen it. We have made it. Not give the hunters cause to turn their bows on us either. Riel, take Mist into the woods and hide. Rather, I will free the girl. She would know you at once and might misunderstand your intentions. As for your part, no one is truly outside Halone's grace, don't you think? Confront the proctor, make him see the error of his ways. If he is a good man, then he may yet repent his ways. If he refuses, then that is his choice to make. He will have to accept the consequences of his actions. Doubly so if he bears still, yes? Wow, she really has it rough, like... Concerned adventurer who objects to my treatment of a criminal? Ha! Only you knew her sins. She should be thrown into witch drop. Alas, the Lord Speaker in his boundless wisdom and mercy demanded that we spare the woman's life, but rest assured, I will see that her every waking moment is filled with... I mean... I would not be cowed by your threats. What? I mean, it makes sense what he's doing, because that's kind of just how people are, but... She looks good. I'm not sure we should be here. This has the potential to turn really bad. Could have tried to stop you from going back to the front, could have begged and screamed and cursed, but I didn't because I knew you'd listen, and even if you'd forgive me for it one day, I never would. Arrow may have missed my heart, but I've been dead for a long time, and all of this is just waiting. Can't stay stuck in that moment, Lodi. You've got to go on. You've got to forgive yourself. You've got to let me go. I do. Who will be left to remember the man you were, the soldier, the husband? I'm the only one who knows, and it's my duty to hold on to that as long as I can. That's what I'd tell him if he were here, but he's not. He'll never come home to me, so please, put an end to this, whatever this witchcraft is. I think you really have to it's really like on a person by person basis. You know what I mean? Like some people would really like that one more moment with the person to say something to their dead loved one. All right, boy, it is. I appreciate your kindness, even if it was misguided. You too. I blamed you for a lot of things. Hated you so much because I don't know. Because you came back and Stace didn't, maybe because you weren't him. I don't think that's all of it. I think it's also because like it's a whole war thing. Let's not think too much about it. They say the war is over now, but it never ends for people like you, does it? There's always something worth fighting for. I know what you are. I heard the stories as a child. Of the ones with neither shield nor sigil, champions of the weak and helpless, undeterred by the law of man or God. I couldn't stop you any more than I could have stopped Stace from walking out the door that day. So fight. Fight if that's what you want. Just don't squander the time in between. There's never enough. Gone, reclaim your ether. Some good art of her is needed. Note the good part. No. Yeah, so like you can't just come into somebody's daily life with somebody who's with a fake version. I don't think fake is the right word. Right word. Like a copy, illusion. I'm gonna call them illusions. Like if you come into somebody's daily life with the illusion of a dear loved one that they lost, like that could really wreck somebody. You know what I mean? So much pain, so much loss, how it fills my heart and overflows. Maybe it is indeed beyond us. You've still got 3 more chances, don't you? There's no need to be so bloody melodramatic. At least not out here. We should go back to Tailfeather. Your words did more for her than my illusions. She is still a good person, and so are you. I pray you both remember. I was not expecting that whole story bit with her, though, to be honest. You know what, though? I think she would be a good candidate for a Dark Knight. They found comfort in seeing the dead. They had so much to say to them, but I don't know what I could say to her or her mom. Taking in the fresh country air, me and my little ones. For what it's worth, I think that woman is better off for what we did, or at least as good as anyone can be after what she's been through. What? But why? I can't imagine Mist helping a Moogle. My master used to take me to places like Mogholm, and the city became too much. The fresh air, the quiet, the isolation. Yes, I have not forgotten how the Mughals helped Riel and me when we were moody and brooding. But I would argue that we reconciled in spite of their intervention, not because of it. Good to see you again, Moggy. I hope you and your friends haven't been getting into too much trouble. Oh, you know Moggy. Trouble follows me wherever I go, Kupo. Good water under the bridge. No need for palms to be torn from heads and shoved down throats. Our Mist is taking in the sights, I believe. Why don't you join him? The wind in your hair, the sun on your face. Here you can immerse yourself in the beauty and the calm, and forget the horrors, almost. How far we have come, you and I. The others, they hesitate, but you understand the obligation. The duty, the need for atonement. I'm not really feeling this Mist character. Like, for Riel, I'm liking her little bits in this story. Sidrugu is having really funny moments, but Mist, like, I don't know, I don't really care for them. There you are. I trust Mist has had ample time to reflect upon his mistake. I have. I am ready to resume my search for those I might help with my power. Difficult though it may be, I do not intend to give up. Glad to hear it. In that case, there's no need to remain here any longer. I say we leave this accursed place and never return. Don't be silly, Cid. I say we show Mist more of the churning mists. We did come all this way, you know. You'll get eaten by a three-headed goblin. Yeah, Sudoku being like basically a parent is pretty much the highlight of um this portion. Not the. I'm too young, Kupo. Foolish. Fool. He probably had a little bit too much fun beating up the Moogles. Don't give me that look. If the little beasts didn't want their heads caved in, they shouldn't have tried to sneak up on me. Besides, they're still alive. You ought to give me credit for holding back. Ooh. What? You should have seen the look on Sid's face when the Moogles started singing and dancing. He was utterly speechless. Why were the Moogles singing and dancing again? It was stupid, really, but I guess you could say that Sid had become obsessed with trying to live up to his master's example for all the wrong reasons. He lost his family when he was younger than me. Sir Mpagne took care of him and Frey, but then they died too, so it's just the two of us now. He was angry and short-sighted. Are we gonna see Frey again? But now, well, he's still both these things, but not as much as before. So that's progress, I suppose. Wait, no, don't you dare. Too late. Okay, that looks pretty awesome, I gotta say. Master. This must be Frey's successor, a worthy one, I have no doubt. My name is Mpagne, and it is an honor and pleasure to meet you. You did well to come so far on your own before meeting Sid, and together you have both grown so much. There was a time when I was held as a hero too, for deeds meritorious, the defense of Ishgard, and in the name of the Fury. A brave and true temple knight I was, slayer of countless Dravanians. Probably don't need this because it's not that hot right now. Since I turned my fan on. Dravanian. Slayer of countless Dravanians. A commander beloved and respected by his men. They would follow me into the seventh hell. And indeed, that is where I led them. Time and time again, they would fall. And I would earn the accolades, and then they would give me more green boys with dreams of glory. Green boys with red blood spilled on white snow, again and again and again. Why, a godly man with titles and wealth, a man who could have lived out his days in quiet comfort, why that man chose instead to walk the path, once more accept 2 children into his care. Hi, you asked me that very question long ago, and I told you that one day you would understand. You were older, wiser, and stronger. Now, don't be cross. You've only yourself to blame. These are your memories, remember? Ha, but of course you do. The point is, deep down you wanted this, and while there's no substitute for the genuine article, you could do a lot worse. I like that she's a conjurer. I really, really do. It makes me think of Sylphie. Sylphie? Oh, get out of here. That's who it makes me think of when Riel pulls out her little conjuring stick. Makes me think of my times of being a conjurer and doing quests to help Sylphie. Running all over the place. Did he die? Ray would be proud. Well done indeed. Frey would be proud to know that you carry on his legacy and mine. And Sid, my boy, my beloved boy, you nearly had me. Oh, spare me your sympathy, you bloody shade. I lost, and that's the end of it. Kept Riel and Haruhi out of harm's way, Sid. You did well. Learn to shut up and take the compliment. You asked me once why I chose to walk the path, why I chose to look after you and Frey, even though deep down you already know. But since I lost, I owe you the answer from my lips. I was angry with the Temple Knights, angry with myself, angry with this twisted world where good men die for nothing. I was seeking justice for my boys and forgiveness for my sins. I saved lives and punished the wicked, and for a time that was enough. But nothing lasts forever, does it? Does it? And a man ought to have a legacy. I failed my boys as a Temple Knight, but you two were my second chance. I would teach you everything I knew, everything I learned from my mistakes, so you wouldn't have to make them. I would send you out into the world to do great things, and maybe it would all balance out. Well, that's all I have to say about that. You know what comes next, don't you? Though I suppose I ought to give you a word of advice before I disappear in a puff of smoke. I am your predecessor's master, after all. People like us will never know peace. Every moment brings us closer to death. Those of our enemies, our loved ones, and yes, our very own. Already 3 o'clock, yo. The fear of death is what keeps most men alive. That dread, that desperation to escape the inevitable, if only for a little longer. But we are not like most men. We have seen what awaits us beyond the abyss. We have tasted that despair, bathed in that oblivion. We have wept rivers for our dead and cursed the gods for their cruelty. That is our sword and our strength, and that is why you may one day stand above us all. Oops. Take care, Sid. Be nicer to the girl and try to be less Chocobo's ours. Oh, for the love of... They weren't supposed to fight. Sid's in a bad way. I think Sir Umpagne may have overdone it a bit. Got to see it all worked out in the end. As for you, Mist, I distinctly recall telling you not to do that. Don't you dare start pouting. I'm annoyed, and sorry all over, but it's nothing that won't heal in this time, with time. All I ask is that you promise not to do it again without warning and consent. Memories can be powerful and painful in more ways than one. That said, he was right. I've only myself to blame. If I thought I could defeat him, I would have, but I didn't think I had a chance, so I didn't. Here you go, Pete. 1 second. Be right back. Okay, okay, I'm back. He will recover, yes. On the bright side, you can't blame us for it this time. Okay, that's pretty funny. He'll heal, but I'm afraid it's going to take a while. The Moogles can probably help, though Sid would have to let them. Good luck convincing him. I'm afraid Riel is right. I'm going to need some time to recover. I'm not fit to travel in my condition. Which means, oh, gods help me, I'm going to have to stay with these furry little Moogles even longer. 2 more times, was it? 2 more times and we'll be finished with this boys' crusade. Not soon enough. Be a dear and punch a Moogle for me, would you? I get anything in level 72? Oh, I'm doing this to get the Blackest Night. Wait. This is a... Uses magic damage. Okay. I actually read my tooltips. Yay. Okay, so I'm just wanting to get the Blackest Night. I wasn't joking, by the way, about the Moogle punching. My quest will brook no delay. If we must seek out another soul in need of succor without their assistance, so be it. Do you agree? Only here to help you reclaim your ether. If you think you can look after him by yourself, then by all means. As for me, I think I finally regained enough strength to make the journey back to Ishgard. When you've finished in Gir Abanya, come and find us at the Forgotten Night. I hope Sid feels better soon, Kupo. On the bright side, he doesn't seem nearly as grim and dark as I remember. Except when he's talking about punching Moogles. Castrium Oriens? Long ways from here. Ugridania first. Yeah, so like I understand what Mistis is doing. I just don't think he's going about it the right way. And I mean, he's supposed to be a kid, so there's that too. What I love most about Castrium Oriens is how there's people from the Twin Adder, from the Maelstrom. Is there anybody from the Immortal Flames here? Yeah, I thought there was. Have no doubt there will be a cost, and it will be most high, for no man is beyond the reach of fate. Death will not be denied. This place, it weighs on me. Anywhere but here I would search. Search the fringes. I didn't even know that was a little cave thing right there. That's interesting. I swear, sometimes it feels like they have stuff in the map that's used solely for like a single quest or something, which is actually kind of awesome. I've been in this part of the map like countless times doing Beast Tribe quests, and never did I even notice this cave right here. I think my vinegar in here. Come to share the fire. I would stand to greet you, stranger, but my legs, my eyes, the whole of me is not what it once was. I know the name and that voice. By Rhalgr, you're still alive? Who is this man on the verge of death? Is he your friend? Nay, nay, though I am flattered that you would think so. This woman made medicine for me long, long ago at the behest of Captain Meffrid, and we were still in Quatermain. Oh, that's an interesting callback. If I'd kept it all for myself, I'd have made a full recovery, but I couldn't. I had a dear friend, you see, so I made a choice. He got better, I didn't. Ended up working for the Griffin, he did, as a right-hand man even. But like all the rest who went to the wall, he never came back. The irony of it, that I'd be the one to outlive them all, if only for a little while. So I sit here and await the reckoning as I rot from the inside out, the husk of the freedom fighter I aspired to be. Aye, more than anything, but there's no point in praying for the impossible. He died with the rest, I'm sure of it. He was the Griffin's double, and one of his top commanders besides. That was an interesting link to the monk quests. Then spend the remainder thinking of better days, Galien, and not dwelling on the deaths of me and mine. Turn to the Reach, to Bloodstorm, offer a prayer to our brothers. I will, Gallian. You have my word. Should talk outside. So, does he like summon like their actual essence or something? Because it's not, he's not like projecting it or anything, you know what I mean? It seems like the people are in fact the people. To Mefred and Gallian, you were larger than life. I always wanted to meet you. Here we are. Though I reckon this doesn't really count, does it? If only I could go back and tell myself what a blind, bloody fool I was to place my trust in the Griffin. Maybe then Gallian wouldn't be dying alone. Strong as ever, eh? Stronger even than you were that day, I reckon. They say that when the Griffin's men realized you were coming to stop them, they grew panicked and unsure. How could they take up arms against the woman held as the hero of Eorzea? A hero who had personally intervened in their lives for the better. Some stood their ground and died then and there for it, I imagine, while others looked the other way and tried to find some more Imperials to kill. I pray I wasn't foolish enough to try and fight you. I owed you better. Told you, he hasn't got much time, and neither do I. I'll hold on as long as I can, but in the end, it's not up to me. We all went and died for naught. For naught. All we ever wanted was to go home. Did not fail. They failed us. They failed us. Ding. Ding. R-E-S-P-E-C-T. What good are prayers to the dead? They have not ears to listen, nor eyes to see, or hearts to console, not remains of them save fleeting recollections, soon lost to time and to the abyss. We are left only with pain, lingering sadness for names and faces consigned into oblivion. How are we to withstand this relentless onslaught which threatens to consume us? Is there no truth but this, that all men must die? Is this our world to suffer or to shape? Cannot save everyone, can we? Sometimes it is all we can do to save ourselves. Does any of it matter? What, if aught, have we wrought by our own hands? One last time, I gave you my word and I mean to keep it. But now, every intervention has come at a cost, a sacrifice. When I have finished, not will remain of me. But it does not have to be. For all our faults, for all our failures, we have made a difference. All the lives we have shattered, we can make them come together again. What? All I'm really hoping is that I'm okay with this missed character by the end of these quests, because right now I don't really care for him. Riel and Sidrugu have been really the only reasons that I liked it. Your trip to Gyr Abania was productive. Sorry to hear that. I mean, I'm glad you reclaimed more of your ether. I but wish the circumstances hadn't been so depressing. For Mist's sake. We shall have to see how he is feeling when he returns. We're going to have to track him down and make him return the remainder of the ether he stole from you. He said that when this was finished, naught would remain of him. We'll just have to press him for answers when we find it. Oh no, don't make me go back. I'm going to, and I won't take no for an answer. Sid's gotten better, but he's a long way from fully recovered. Besides, you'll need someone else to help you do the talking. Sid's no good at it. $1,000 gil that I just spent. Can't you see I'm trying to save my gil for a house? Bum bum bum. Bum bum bum. Yeah, so far, like, the quests, the story itself is just fine. It's just the Mist character I'm not really caring for. But it's all right so far. Like, I'm on the last quest, but not terrible. What's up, Zol? It rounds up to a great finale. That's good to know. I was watching some birds late the other night when I hear someone skulking about behind me. Forgive me, forgive me. Cause yeah, he's an odd one. I kind of forgot Zol probably did all of these. I remember when Y'shtola and Alice were over here in these beds. Because they were injured. And I thought Y'shtola was dead. Oh, Zol, looky my new mount. I don't know why its head shakes like that. Ugh. Still hate how your character sits on it, but whatever. Anyways, how is Zol today? Came this close, Zol. This close I came to streaming Satisfactory instead. Lots of unusual folks coming through the Reach these days. Our inspector returns. Tell us, have you learned of Mist's whereabouts? Seen conversing with a conjurer and possibly killing chocobos. Not sure what to make of that, though we can be sure he stayed here for a time. They're dead. Just dead. Like the chocobos in the story you heard. Chocobos. No visible injuries, no bleeding. It is as Riel says. These beasts died for no discernible reason. Just like the chocobos that man in the Reach claims Mist somehow killed. we know the answer already. He stole your ether when we first met. Even if he could do it, even if he did do it, why? Got two doggos in a row. Interesting. You hear a whisper, like, that is a long ways away to hear a whisper. Maybe it's shouting and it just sounds like a whisper, I guess. Maybe that's what they mean. Oh. Oh, the mom. Christy. No, Riel. Hate being right. On your guard, Mist has shown his true colors. The ether or whatever else he took from those beasts has given him tremendous strength. Contrary to his earlier warnings, conjuring another simulacrum wasn't the end of him, and of all the wonderful people he had to pluck from our memories, he knows why we're here, and this is his answer. I don't really care to know their name, to be honest. On the surface of the crystal and are carved the sins of the dark nights past. Upon the surface of the crystal are carved the sins of dark nights past, and yours are beyond counting, beyond fathoming, without end. And though we are most definitely not without fault, it is this cruel, indifferent world which has made murderers of us all. What? And how many beasts will you need to kill to make this world of yours? How much ether will you consume to see it through? Bloody self-righteous sophistry from a mewing whelp. Cannot accept what needs to be done, but I can. Goodbye. But can you at least summon something that's not already been beaten by us? Was that it? Oh, bird. Oh, her. What is with them bringing these characters back? Like, I really don't care about either of those characters. She had stupid reasonings. Will betide the man who stands opposed to the weapon of light, for death will be his reward. Will betide the man who stands with the weapon of light. What? Like sands to the hourglass, everything we fight so desperately to protect slips through our fingers, and what remains? What remains? I mean, I'm trying to think, like, what character, what villain in this game have I beat that I would actually feel sorry for, that I've beaten? Oh, like now I'm really trying to think which one. And I guess this is before post Stormblood, so it couldn't be anything after that. Ire of the Charade. Serve, save, slave, slay. I've sins aplenty, aye, but regrets not so much. Is it Frey again? And if she wouldn't listen to me, the embodiment of good sense and pragmatism, then what hope could you possibly have? A house divided cannot stand, you know. This childish rebellion ends now. Compromise, I suppose. Our dear friend here refused to let me take the reins, but I wasn't about to stand idly by while that imbecile tries to do whatever it was he was trying to do. That's great. No hard feelings about Whitebrim, yeah? Promise not to stab you in the back. It'll be just like old times. Do you ever get that? Is that a sword you can get? I offer you peace, restitution, a chance to make amends. Oh no, Lamit. Lamit? I don't, nobody cares about the Heavensward people. Nobody cares about the Heavensward Knights. Come on now. I feel like 99% of the player base will be glad to take out the Heavensward Knights again. Now, Lamit and the tank dude from the Warriors of Darkness. That hits a little hard. But this is before you do their Shadowbringers role quests. Today will not be the day, and you will not be the judge. Yeah, this is Stormblood, so you don't get to see those stories yet. But since I have, seeing those two specifically hits me right in the feels, because those were my favorite too, the stories. Oh, yeah, come on now. Give me these people. Like, let me kill him again. Or Horshaphant. God. What? The Warrior of Darkness? Come on, Ardbert. This is before you even knew who Ardbert was, isn't it? Ah. It's definitely an interesting combination though. Where are these things? Should I be standing on them or not? Oh, I guess not. Yep, I've done all 4 Shadowbringers paths, and the next thing I need to do is, after you finish all 4 of them, there's like one main one that you need to do, and I need to do that one still. That was one of the easiest solo duties I've ever done. That's true. That is very true. But I swear there have been solo duties where I'm using the Poetics gear and I still lose. But maybe I'm misremembering. I can't remember all the solo duties. They do, in our hearts and our souls and our memories. No one likes having to say goodbye, but it's a part of life. That's what makes the time we share together so precious. You can't obsess over the mistakes of the past, or you'll lose sight of the future. The people still with us who need us more than ever. Yeah, that could be what I'm thinking of. Listen to my voice. Listen to our heartbeat. Listen. I forgive you. I forgive you. What? So, I still don't know what he is. Your darkest hour and the blackest night, think of me and I will be with you always. For where else could I go? Who else could I love but you? What are you talking about? That is such a cool looking sword. There must have been something that was like a mechanic that I just messed up on if I ever lost to something in that sense. Because that is very possible. Because like on that one, I pretty much dodged everything. I don't know. It's best not for me to think about it. Ah, you're back. Welcome home. You'll forgive us for returning to Ishgard ahead of you, I hope. I needed some time to think on everything that happened in Gurabanya. I won't pretend to know everything you've been through in your life. A man can never truly understand what's in another's heart, and probably not their own for that matter. I'm pretty much rambling at this point, but I suppose what I'm trying to say is that I'm grateful for everything you've done for me and Riel. I like you, I respect you, and I'll always be here for you if you need me. We're fellow walkers of the path after all, and friends, I'd like to think. I've been wondering. Mist appeared at the same time the soul crystal cracked, yes? But which happened first? And why then and there? Oh, that's an interesting question. Does anyone truly understand how soul crystals work? What matters is that the crystal and Haruhi have been made whole. That said, a heart bleeds, a man weeps, a soul burns, thence comes the darkness to consume, and few hearts have bled as much as hers. Speaking of bleeding, I think your wounds have reopened. If you would sit, it would be much easier for me to tend to them. The mouths of babes and sucklings praise Halone. She's right. She's right though. No need to overdo it by running off to. Hey Zol, have you done the warrior 60 to 70 job quests? And are they any good if you have? I have to pee. The warrior job quests, the big axe. Boom. Because of all of the jobs, I feel like warrior is the one that I like care for the least, and I wouldn't mind it. Like, I have an hour left to stream and I wouldn't mind like speeding through it. Okay, so I might play it, but I might just kind of go through it more quickly and see if I can finish it within the hour. troubles you, Mistress Susan? Oh, what's up, Edmund? Ouch. It's bitterly cold this day. At times like these, one should be warming themselves by the fire. Not a day goes by without your name being spoken, you know. The soldiers and merchants often bring us news of your latest exploits. That said, to hear it from the hero herself would be much preferable. But there would be no expectation were you to call on us. The pleasure of your company alone would be more than enough. Rare though I expect it will be in the days to come, but your destiny was never to remain here, was it? Though a part of me wishes that you would. Forgive me, I find myself growing more and more sentimental in my old age, and in working on my memoirs, have had to reflect on the darker chapters of my life. Haurchefant lived his to the fullest, and if his story is preserved for generations to come, then I should be glad of it. You will always have a place here. You are family. Well, go. Do not let me keep you from your labors. The world awaits for none, not even you. Oh, that was it. I love the Shisui top though. Or Sui no Sato? That's the one. Sui no Sato top. Oh, it's expanded? This symbol indicates that the dark arts effect has been granted. This occurs when the barrier applied by the action... Where is that? Where did I put that at? Oh, there it is. Interesting. Okay, so you activate that and you can use basically unlimited Edge of Darkness and Flood of Darknesses for 7 seconds anyways. Not too bad. That is not too bad. Okay, I'm gonna go pee. I'll be right back. And I'm back to read mean things in chat from Zol. Okay, let's go ahead and open this up and see what it looks like. Okay, so it's the thing, it's what that one dude was wearing. I mean, it looks cool. I think we'll keep the sword as a glam. FF14, how to get back to weighted. You've lost or discarded it, you can purchase replacement for 1,000 gil from the Calamity Salvager in any of the 3 starting cities. Where can I get my two Toss the majority of the 70 job set coffers, and all of the gear is available from the Calamity Salvager. All that matters is that you've been beaten the 70 quests. Okay, cool. So let's go test that out real quick. One should be in Limsa, right? Let's go ahead. Okay, Calamity Salvager, where even is that in Limsa? Funnily enough, I think I know where the Calamity Salvager in Ul'dah is, but I don't think I know where it is in either of the other ones. There we go. Calamity Salvager. Oh, jeez. Fine, fine, fine. Calamity Salvager. Upper decks. Oops. Hey, limbs up. That's gotta be south, I think. $11. Down here some. There he is. Calamity Salvager. Funnily enough, I've actually crafted right here a lot. Oh. Streve obsolete belt. Stealing spoils, ceremony attire, purchase gender certificate, job specific. Okay, that's that one. Let's go ahead and just get rid of all of this. You know what else that actually also means that I'm gonna need to look at some of my other gear, and I might be able to clean out some of my retainers. Inventories. Nice looking goatee, if I do say so myself. Actually, it's not. Okay, let's go see what Curious George is doing, and I'll probably go through the dialogue a lot faster because I honestly don't care about the warrior quest line, but I will do it. I will do it because I think I needed something. Yeah, I need level 70. Inner release, I don't even know what that does. Is he just whacking away at the rocks? Oh no, who is this? They better not give me a nice hot aura to like. By the hard look in yours, I take you honing your axe on the battlefield. My brother and I have seen our fair share of battle together. Fledgling warriors of the Maelstrom. Received an anonymous invitation to participate in battle exercises at the Wolves Den. Interesting. That'd actually be really funny if you had to do a a PvP match. Ox. Which reminds me, I think I need to do one Crystalline Conflict. Yeah. And Zol will be happy to know that I've been playing ranked. Oh, good you hear. The first time would be better spent training. I hate level sync. I really dislike level sync in solo duties. I understand if it doesn't level sync, most people would get through these really easily, but I'm okay with that. Frontline for the daily? We played Frontline that one time. I didn't really like it. Now, a big part is probably because I don't know what I'm doing when I'm playing it. But one of the things about Crystalline Conflict that I really like is there's no chat. I hate playing PvP when there's a chat. Jeez, I remember you saying that before too. But I do try at least once to do it legit. But like let's say I get this person to about 5%, like if I died right now, I have no problem doing it again and just putting it on the easiest difficulty. Familiar fellow. Okay. Not even a quizzical lift of the brow. Oh, that's awesome. Okay, that was pretty comical. That's like, is he gonna fall in love? He totally is. That's hilarious, actually. Uh-oh. Another thing I do tend to forget with Warrior is this buff. You can cast it on yourself. Cast it. You can use it twice. Ah. Ah. Ow, ow. The will of Karash burns brightly within you brightly. Rash. I'm quite certain that was the reckless dashing of one overcome by their inner beast. Oh yeah, she's gorgeous. Over my time playing Final Fantasy XIV, the Aura have really become my favorite of the races. The Taken are sentenced to exile. Oh, she's from the Far East. Okay. You can't just fall in love like that and then walk away. Stupid Curious George. Broken Mountain. Wait. Is that supposed to be like a reference to Brokeback Mountain? Yep, let's do this quickly, Broken Mountain. Gratuitous timing. Funnily enough, since I'm trying to speed through this, I'll be going kind of, I'm trying to go a little bit faster, but I probably should have just saved this for, what are you do? Are you stalking her? I mean, can't really blame him. Looks really good. Oh, she has actual attire? Awesome. Oops. For the Detharo. Oh, she's from the steppe? Did she say that and I just totally missed it? Who are these idiots? Everyone is here. Mamul Jah have divided into two groups. Okay. She does a lot of emoting, so I really need to be in first person view to catch all of it, to screenshot it. What? Where did you come from? Ooh. I like her. I like her a lot already. Sweat on your brow. You seem to make quick work of the sentries. Pathetic worm. You by yourself. You did not learn to control your inner beast. Only I could take you to the Azim step. I have to go. What? What does that even mean? I meant to screenshot that, not proceed. Okay. Back to the Morbe docks. It's fun. At least it's a fun job quest so far. And I must say, the Dark Knight job quests were pretty fun. Throughout until the end when it turned like actually serious. Seems we will need more than a small scuffle with Beastman for Gargano. You also find it strange he would take time away from training to speak with us, or rather with Gargano. If my suspicions are true, he faces an obstacle unlike any he has faced before, though I'm sure it's nothing you need concern yourself with. I swear those two have been there since like ARR. What a life I have lived to be blessed a second time. Oh, fanboy. Okay, gotcha. Bashing boulders and toppling titans with the marauders. See, and that's what every side story needs. Good waifu. Oops, wrong direction. See you later, Obero. There was some. I don't remember what it was, but there was something around here in this exact area that I was gathering at some point with my botanist. Or was it with my miner? I actually don't remember. But I remember that area running in a big square. But what Zol said is completely true. So far, it's a bit cheesy. But I think it's cheesy in a pretty good way. What? Who was the first to falter? Okay. But the mana cutter, I love the design of this ship. Organo, she defeated the Mamul Ja, but that looks so awesome. That axe looks so good in cutscene. Oh, she's back to normal. I did it. Oh no. Struck two birds with a single stone. The Mamul Ja have been repelled. Organo, that last gained control over her. Oh, join her clan. I'm getting very visual novel vibes from this character. Wait, what level am I right now? Is this supposed to be right now? Level 65? 65. I like that picture. The footsteps of Bardam the Brave. Okay, so this is just before level 65 is just before you participate in the thingy. I forget what it's called. What is it called? The Nadam. Sure. He was a fair rose amidst a heap of... They all like her. That's actually really funny. Pains me to let such a fine warrior leave. Still, I cannot begrudge you for your wish begrudge you for wishing to return home. Part of me wishes to stay and repay your kindness. Before coming here, I was certain redemption was beyond my reach. Now, thanks to you and your warriors, I have learned to harness the power of Kurash. At last, I can return home and show my people this strength as a gift, not a curse. That one's crying. That's hilarious. So he would not dare admit it, but I knew from the moment he laid eyes on her that he was in love, and therein lies the problem. The only love he has ever known is that for his axe and the thrill of battle, in light of her less than favorable treatment of him since his defeat. I do now is wait and hope he recovers. If anything should happen, you will be the first to know. Okay. So at this point, you have won the Nadam. You are the Khan. Actually, who is the Khan? Is it you or is it Hien? Or is it the mole? I can't remember how exactly that worked. Ship heading to the Far East. Love struck full. Sure, I'll go to a long ways. Please, please don't make me have to what was I gonna say? Don't make me have to teleport to the Far East and then back again a bunch of times. I like my gil. large man with an axe? You have any idea how many brutes with axes come stomping through these parts? Okay, that's pretty fair. Ah, that unruly fellow in search of the Corel clan. If he took my advice, he's headed west. He's headed due west to search for their settlement, or what's left of it. What's left of it? Burly, red-faced Rogadin? Yes, I remember. He was asking after the Carol tribe clan, but they haven't lived here in ages. Ages, you say? But she knew of the Detharl, so like there's a couple of tents that are dismantled. Oh, he's having trouble with the beast. With the beast. Thank you, kind stranger. Had you not arrived, I would have. Haruhi, what are you doing here? That can wait. Durgano's people are under attack. Under attack? I thought it was a thing like they weren't supposed to fight people. Catherine Smith. Welcome to stream. Yeah, these things do look kind of weird, don't they? I think I don't know too many other places where that model was used. Oh, I failed to see why you chose to bring the worm. Right. The Carol settlement was attacked, but I was too late. This is all there was to be seen when I arrived. They escaped. Only suffer me long enough to explain the will of Karash is to blame for their woe. The exiles have created a clan of their own, the Kagan. They offered me shelter when I was first cast out. Where the Carol see the will of Karash as a source of wrack and ruin, the Khan praise it as a blessing from the Dusk Mother. Forgot about the Dusk Mother stuff. They commit all manner of heinous acts when Karash takes hold. Some would even slay their own kin. Okay. This actually kind of means she calls him worm, but whatever. Oh, he doesn't know what to do. They really did make her do a lot of emoting. Arrogant, rude, pig-headed, and she finally called me by my name. She was also right. Battle against the Kagan would be folly in my present condition. Let us return to reunion. Ugh, poor dude. Poor dude. He just wants to share inner beasts with her. Yasui? Look at all the sheep. Why exactly are you here? Brother worries about me, does he? It seems I've made good company of trouble in recent days. There are moments when my blood quickens and I dare to hope that the inner beast would awaken, only to find myself racked by visions of Dorgono. Oops. I mean, is it best to just be completely forward about this? Or skirt around the issue? Just tell him straight up. Not cruel jests. Okay, these ones are going actually really fast. Surprisingly calm and collected. Your timing is impeccable as always. Aside from my training, I've taken to working with the merchants here in Reunion. The most recent venture being the delivery of horses. Wait, do they have normal horses here? I've only ever seen horses with like 6 legs. Final Fantasy 14. Or a mole? What? I got my horse right here. Mirthful merchant. Curious Gorge did mention someone would be coming to help. Yes, yes, your horse is right over here. Safe travels, friend. Oh, they do have normal horses. Okay. I kind of forgot that these horses only have 4 legs. Horse-drawn traffic? Yeah. Oh, I can't fly? I literally have to run? Ugh. You can, I can't look at it now, but I do have a chocobo carriage, which is a chocobo carrying a carriage. So that's kind of like horse drawn. It's chocobo drawn though. Oh, and they have chocobo porters. So you can just ride a chocobo to places if you want to. I did that a lot at the beginning of the game, actually. Oh my god, this is so slow. I feel like I'm playing MSQ. but I get to see Serena. I'm gonna go say hello to Serena while I'm here. There she is. Oh, I guess over here they're called Falcon Porters. So you talk to this person and you can pick destinations and it'll fly you there. Which is nice. It's nice to do. But what is this? Something fishy. Oh. Glad when I heard that the Elder God spoke of your return. The companion you are meant to introduce to us. What? She's so great. I like her so much. Serena is probably the main reason that I like Araz so much. Do you play Final Fantasy XIV, Catherine? I don't know why I'm saying Reen like that, Catherine. Ah, there you are. Was this not invigorating? The feeling of fresh air on your face, the wind blowing through your hair. Dude, you're wearing a helmet. How do you feel anything on your hair? Do that helmet. Love it? Okay, cool. Just asking. What, do you have a main job that you like playing? I love my Final Fantasy 14 as well. White mage, nice. I started as a white mage. She had home gained my heart. Okay, that's pretty funny. Little wonder she trounced me so at the Wolves Den Pier. Do you like the other healers too? Hopefully there will be enough time before she arrives to think of what to say. Nice. Yeah, I normally in games where there's rolls, I don't like healing, but I enjoy healing in Final Fantasy XIV. Okay, so my little noob story for Final Fantasy XIV when I first played it. You start as a conjurer, right? When you pick white mage. Well, I actually wanted to be a black mage because I like casting magic. And me being me, I didn't completely read everything. So it said that conjurers use stone and wind spells. I thought that would turn into black mage at some point, but it turned into white mage. So I was a white mage being for a long time. But I love my white mage, and whenever I play new MSQ, I always play it as a white mage. And even though I like to I like to bash Scholar, I actually find Scholar to be pretty fun. Oh no. I lose all train of thought. Oh no. I was distracted by the quiver of her come hither lips. Oh. You got it pretty bad, dude. And ever since Endwalker, I've been maining Ninja. Actually, it's been the main thing I've been playing. But I feel like I actually enjoy Monk and Samurai as well. Like, I actually really like melee DPS in this game. And normally I don't. Normally I like shooters or spellcasters. Like, I like ranged units usually. So it's interesting that I like playing melee in this game. Alright, let's see what's gonna happen here. But White Mage will always have a special place for me. I mean, their forces will be no easy task. We must be especially careful of their leader, Nayaga. He is able to wield the power of Karash to its fullest. You well enough to fight? This is completely the wrong time to say this stuff, but okay. And all she heard was yelling. She didn't really like take in what he was telling her because she's focused on something else. Have some nerve showing your face here if you value life. Blah 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 blah. I was too weak before, but thanks to these warriors, the power of Karash is now at my beck and call. But I like that their eyes are glowing red. But you should be known as the Khan, right? My sweet Vixen. So many axes. Lolsies would love this. Oops. Should be easy. Who's this dude? I'm sure there's a better way to use this thing, shake it off, than to just cast these and then use it. Is it even worth it doing that? Oh, is it worth it? That's hilarious. What? Oh, he's sending hearts and she's sending flames. Okay. This is definitely the best of the warrior job quests. Like, all the other ones were kind of very meh to me. But this one's not too bad. As long as... If Zol didn't tell me that it was gonna be cheesy... That kind of scared me. Oh no. Leave it to me, my dear. He's too much. He's too over the top right now. He's love struck and he's battle thirsty. I'd actually feel really bad if she still wants you to join the clan and is still not accepting of Curious Gorge. The worm has at last shown himself a warrior. Uh-oh, is he gonna be with red eyes? Or is he gonna have pink eyes? Oh no, that's too cheesy. It's so anime. Needn't prove yourself to me any longer. Well, go get her, Curious Gorge. Exactly right. That was very cheesy, but really, it was really entertaining. There's not actually, I can't really remember too many love stories in Final Fantasy 14. There's like this one. There's the one in the Scholar Quest chain. What else is there? I guess there's the one with the tanks and Shadowbringers. I swear. Can my character please give an exasperated look and slap this idiot? I'm gonna slap him, you know, he's slap. I can scarcely believe. Shake my head. I shake my head at that. What are you sending me? To me and mine. It's way too lewd to share anywhere. Not really showing anything, but another thing about Warrior is I think I've not liked any of their job specific gear. But let's see what they give me. Maybe they'll give me a good looking axe. Already done those. I am the warrior. Oh, it's that thing. It just without cost and guaranteeing they are critical and direct hits. Grants inner strength, nullifying stun, sleep, bind, heavy, and most knockback and draw in effects. Okay, so it's really just an upgrade of what I already had. That. Oops. Let's see what this gives me. Yeah, see, I don't like that. I don't like most headgear though. That Actually doesn't look too bad. That doesn't look too bad at all. I'm okay with how that looked. Those are all right. Those are all right. What the axe looks like. The bad thing about this is that if I were to use glams for these, well, not glams, but if I were to put them in the glamour dresser and you make a plate with them, it would change every time I switch to Dark Knight. I like the axe though. Maybe I can keep the axe. I glam the axe and that's it. But I actually kind of like this Skaven axe. We'll just get rid of all this. And since I know that you can just buy these again, you really have no need really to keep them. Where is the Calamity Salvager in Gridania? Old Gridania. I might have seen that person before. A nice looking bun girl. Where's this at? Over here. Wait. I think I could have went closer. There he is. Alright, there it is. Yeah, and I think I have this. Oh, is that for Reaper? Okay. Arms and honest. For a fellow white mage, here is my white mage. That's secretly, that is what all of my healers are wearing, is this outfit. But I got the thingy from the current Alliance raid. That's nice. I do think that Astrologian is actually my favorite healer though. But I love my white mage. And my sage needs work. Thank you, thank you. Alright, let us... almost 3.5 hours. Let us end stream, and I I need to go eat, actually. It's already almost 5:30. All right, let us end right there. So tomorrow might be a Satisfactory stream. I have to go someplace tomorrow at this time though, so it might be a later stream. But that should be the plan for tomorrow. And this was actually a very productive stream. I finished 2 job quest chains. Yeah, thank you for showing up to stream and chatting for a little bit. I really appreciate it. And if anybody happened to subscribe, thank you for that, because I don't have any sort of notifications for that set up right now. I'll do stuff later. Let's just complete them and reassign them. I'll deal with selling stuff later. Except the shark. Except the salt. We'll put that in there. Sirena. Yeah, I don't stream too much Final Fantasy 14 anymore because all I really do in it is like I do daily stuff, like a daily dungeon, daily Beast Tribe quests, daily hunts, and that's pretty much it. But yeah, I'm out of here. Tomorrow Satisfactory stream with Zol. I'll probably start at around this time, depending on how long it takes for me to go do whatever I'm doing. But until tomorrow, laters, and thanks again.